The Taxil Hoax, attack on Freemasonry and Catholics. Taxil, previously known for his anti-papal writings, feigned a conversion to Catholicism around 1884. Under this guise, he authored numerous volumes supposedly in defense of his newfound faith. Among these works was the narrative of Dr. Bataille, a fictional surgeon embedded within the French merchant navy who infiltrated Freemasonry and witnessed their purportedly sinister rituals worldwide. Taxil's tales wove a web of conspiracy depicting Freemasons alongside Buddhists, Hindus, and spiritualists, plotting against the Catholic Church. Dr. Bataille's encounters revealed an even more clandestine faction within Freemasonry dubbed the Palladists, alleged to receive directives from demonic entities. Central to Taxil's narrative was Diana Vaughan, a fictitious ex-high priestess of Palladism who had converted to Catholicism and was portrayed as being under imminent threat of assassination by aggrieved Freemasons. Léo Taxil, also known as Marie-Joseph Gabriel Antoine Jogand-Pagès, faced accusations of libel stemming from his book The Secret Loves of Pope Pius IX. On April 20, 1884, Pope Leo VIII issued the encyclical Humanum genus, dividing humanity into two opposing factions, one advocating truth and virtue, represented by the true Church of Jesus Christ, and the other embracing vice and falsehood, symbolized as the kingdom of Satan, allegedly bolstered by the Freemasons. Following this encyclical, Taxil publicly feigned a conversion to Roman Catholicism, expressing remorse for his prior actions against the faith. He then embarked on a new literary endeavor, producing a 4-volume history of Freemasonry, replete with fictitious accounts of their involvement in Satanism. Collaborating with Dr. Taxil Hoax, Taxil authored another work titled The Devil in the 19th Century, featuring a fabricated character named Diana Vaughan, purportedly immersed in satanic Freemasonry. According to the narrative, Vaughan's redemption occurred when she expressed admiration for Joan of Arc, causing the demons to flee. Under the guise of Diana Vaughan, Taxil published Eucharistic Novena, a collection of prayers commended by the Pope. In the context of Taxil's hoax, Palladists were depicted as members of a purported theistic Satanist sect within Freemasonry, worshipping Lucifer and engaging with demons. Taxil and Adolphe Ricoux claimed to have unearthed a Palladian society in 1891, with Taxil himself authoring a book in 1892, attributing the Palladists to Charleston, South Carolina under the leadership of Albert Pike and Giuseppe Mazzini. However, Arthur Edward Waite debunked the existence of such a group in his work, Devil Worship in France, citing sources like Domenico Margiotta and Dr. Bataille. The supposed Palladian order, according to Taxil's alter ego, Dr. Bataille, initiated women as companions of Penelope and had 2 orders, Adelph and Companion of Ulysses, before being dismantled by French authorities shortly after its inception. A publication titled Confessions of an Ex-Palladist, purportedly authored by Diana Vaughan, emerged in 1895 as part of Taxil's elaborate deception. Some of the Luciferian quotes he used were, "That which we must say to the world is that we worship a God, but it is the God that one adores without superstition. To you, sovereign Grand Inspectors General, we say this that you may repeat it to the brethren of the 32nd, 31st, and 30th degrees. The Masonic religion should be by all of us initiates of the higher degrees, maintained in the purity of the Luciferian doctrine. If Lucifer were not God, would Adonai and his priests calumniate him? Yes, Lucifer is God, and unfortunately Adonai is also God. For the eternal law is that there is no light without shade, no beauty without ugliness, no white without black, for the Absolute can only exist as 2 gods, darkness being necessary for light to serve as its foil as the pedestal is necessary to the statue, and the brake to the locomotive. Thus the doctrine of Satanism is a heresy, and the true and pure philosophical religion is the belief in Lucifer, the equal of Adonai. But Lucifer, God of light and God of good, is struggling for humanity against Adonai, the God of darkness and evil. As Freemasons, this is very disturbing to hear. However, here is the rest of the story. On April 19, 1897, at the Société de Géographie, Léo Taxil convened a press conference under the pretense of introducing Diana Vaughan to the public. However, he surprised attendees by admitting that his previous revelations regarding the Freemasons were entirely fabricated. Taxil expressed gratitude to the Catholic clergy for their support in promoting his sensational but false claims. However, realizing the lucrative potential in perpetuating the deception, he continued to do so. Taxil's admission was published in full by the Parisian newspaper Le Frondeur on April 25, 1897, under the title 12 years under the banner of the Church, The Prank of Palladism, Miss Diana Vaughan, The Devil at the Freemasons, a conference held by Léo Taxil at the Hall of the Geographic Society in Paris. Despite the revelation of the hoax, elements of Taxil's concocted narrative continue to be referenced today. Works such as The Curse of Baphomet by Chick Publications and Randy Noblet's book on satanic ritual abuse, Cult and Ritual Abuse, still draw upon Taxil's fictitious assertions, even making an appearance in the 1943 film noir The Seventh Victim. 10 months prior to his death in 1907, Taxil candidly revealed his true motivations behind the hoax to the American National magazine. He acknowledged the unfair targeting of both Masonic orders and the Catholic Church by sensationalist attacks. Taxil, originally a French freethinker, confessed that his initial aim in fabricating stories about Catholics and then Masons was merely for entertainment. However, he found that his exaggerated tales were taken seriously by the public, leading him to exploit the situation for financial gain. Reflecting on his 12-year deception, Taxil admitted to progressively pushing the boundaries of absurdity in his narratives, astonished by the public's unwavering belief in his falsehoods. He described the collaborative efforts among writers to concoct increasingly outlandish stories, amused by the gullibility of their audience. What a cop-out. What did you think of this episode? Was the Taxil hoax the nugget that makes people think even today that Freemasons worship the devil? Stay tuned for more episodes of the Old-Fashioned Masonic Podcast.